Welcome to Skytech-Lens. You ever walk into a store you've known forever and sense something's off? Shelves are emptier, prices higher, familiar faces gone. It's not just you. The real reasons run deeper. Trade tariffs, soaring costs, and inflation quietly eroding paychecks. These invisible forces are shaking the foundations of American retail, pushing beloved brands to the brink. From fast food joints to department stores, the ground is shifting beneath them, and most of us haven't noticed. In this video, we'll pull back the curtain on 10 major retail chains, once symbols of American life, now teetering on the edge. Some names won't surprise you, others will. And the last one, it signals something much bigger. Let's dive in. McDonald's, once the go-to for a cheap, reliable meal, isn't so cheap anymore. Viral posts about $18 Big Mac meals aren't flukes. They're symptoms of deeper problems. Tariffs and supply chain chaos have driven up costs for everything from beef to packaging. Franchisees face a tough choice: absorb costs and risk closure, or pass them to customers. Most are raising prices. Portions are shrinking too. Thinner patties, fewer fries, more ice in your drink. It's called shrinkflation. For many families, McDonald's was a budget lifeline. Now even that's slipping away. The golden arches are becoming a monument to a time that's fading fast. The crisis at McDonald's is a warning. Economic pressures aren't just at the door, they're changing the menu for everyone. Next time you see those arches, ask yourself, is it still the symbol of affordable American life, or just a reminder of what we're losing? Campbell's Soup, iconic, comforting, and now, quietly in trouble. Global supply chain chaos and tariffs have made sourcing ingredients a nightmare. Loyal customers say the soups taste different, less chicken, more acidity, thinner flavors. It's not nostalgia, it's cost-cutting. When core ingredients get expensive, quality is the first casualty. Even the cans themselves are pricier, thanks to steel and aluminum tariffs. Packaging shortages and distribution delays mean empty shelves where red and white cans used to be. This isn't just about soup, it's about trust. When a brand like Campbell's falters, it shakes our faith in the familiar. The crisis at Campbell's shows how global economic battles end up on our kitchen tables. Even comfort food isn't safe. Macy's, once the heart of American shopping, is closing 150 stores. It's not just online shopping, it's soaring costs, tariffs, and real estate taxes turning stores into money pits. Most of Macy's goods are imported, so tariffs hit hard. Raise prices, lose customers, absorb costs, lose profits. The result? Fewer staff, less selection, and a hollowed-out shopping experience. Macy's decline isn't just business, it's cultural. These stores were community hubs. Now their closures leave empty buildings and a sense of loss. Macy's struggle is a warning. Even legacy institutions aren't safe from economic storms. The middle-class dream is fading with every shuttered store. Dollar General's promise, rock-bottom prices for rural and low-income America, is under siege. Inflation and tariffs have made it nearly impossible to keep prices low. The dollar aisle is shrinking. More items cost $5, $7, or $10. The brand's identity is at risk, and customers are noticing. Chronic understaffing and supply shortages mean messy stores and empty shelves. For many, Dollar General is the only local option. When even they can't stay cheap, it's a crisis. The struggles here are a canary in the coal mine. Basic survival is getting more expensive for everyone. When the cheapest store can't be cheap, the whole economy feels it. Wendy's built its brand on fresh, never-frozen beef, but that promise is getting harder and pricier to keep. Beef prices are soaring, trucking is expensive, and supply chains are strained. Result? Menu prices are up, value options are disappearing, and some say quality is slipping. There are whispers that some locations might be using frozen beef to cut costs. True or not, the perception hurts. Wendy's is caught: keep prices low and risk quality, or raise prices and lose customers. Inflation isn't just raising costs, it's attacking the very heart of what makes Wendy's different. The brand's identity is on the line. Can Wendy's survive without breaking its core promise? Trader Joe's, quirky, beloved, and built on unique imports, is now a victim of its own model. Tariffs and shipping chaos have made it tough to stock those specialty items fans love. Favorite products vanish for months, sometimes forever. The treasure hunt is turning into a frustrating search. With a limited inventory, missing items hit hard. Customers are forced to shop elsewhere. Trader Joe's can't just swap brands. Every product is curated. Even the most creative business models are vulnerable to global disruption. When the supply chain breaks, even the most loyal fans can't find what they came for. The magic is fading, replaced by empty shelves. It's a sobering reminder: no brand is immune. Arroway and Albertsons, reliable suburban supermarkets, are quietly eroding under economic pressure. Prices are up sharply. A $150 grocery run now costs $220. Safeway isn't cheap enough to compete with Walmart, nor premium enough to stand out. Tariffs and supply chain snarls mean less variety, more empty shelves, and shrinking specialty sections. Services are being cut, fewer deli hours, smaller bakeries, less staff. The store feels less like a community market, more like a stripped-down warehouse. It's not a dramatic collapse, but a slow, steady decline. For millions, Safeway's struggles are a daily reminder of growing economic instability. The middle is hollowing out, one price hike at a time. Kroger, America's largest supermarket chain, is under immense strain. Empty shelves, rising prices, and a controversial merger with Albertsons signal trouble. Kroger's scale makes it sensitive to every supply chain hiccup. Delays ripple across thousands of stores. Tariffs hit their private label brands hard, forcing price hikes or costly supplier changes. The proposed merger is pitched as a way to cut costs and compete with Walmart and Amazon. Critics warn it could reduce competition, raise prices, and close stores. The outcome could reshape American grocery shopping for decades. Kroger's next move is a high-stakes gamble for everyone. Target's cheap chic magic is fading under global economic pressure. Its exclusive brands and designer collabs rely on overseas manufacturing, making it vulnerable to tariffs and shipping delays. New product launches are delayed or canceled, and shelves feel stagnant. Target is shifting focus to essentials and groceries, but that dilutes its unique appeal. Customers feel the pinch: less wow, more repetition, and higher prices. The store that once defined affordable style is losing its edge. For the middle class, even Target's bargains are slipping out of reach. When Target struggles, it's a sign the squeeze is everywhere. Walgreens, more than a store, a community health hub, is in crisis. Hundreds of stores are closing, especially in vulnerable neighborhoods, creating pharmacy deserts. Soaring costs, pharmacist shortages, and supply chain breakdowns mean empty shelves and unavailable medications. Declining reimbursement rates squeeze profits, forcing staff cuts and reduced hours. For many, Walgreens is the only easy access to medicine and care. Its contraction isn't just retail trouble, it's a public health threat. When a pharmacy giant falters, it signals a deeper systemic failure. The stakes are higher than ever. These 10 brands aren't just businesses, they're barometers of America's economic health. Tariffs, supply chain chaos, and inflation aren't abstract. They show up as higher prices, empty shelves, and closed doors. The quiet changes in our stores are early warnings of a bigger shift. This isn't the end of the story, but a call to pay attention to the systems we rely on. Which brands have you noticed changing? Share your story below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more real stories behind the headlines. Subscribe the channel now for more updates. Thanks.